Alright, this is our final adjustment for second chapter. So allow me to close all folders first. To make copy merge, I select the most top layer. Hold on the Shift, Control, Alt or Shift Command option on Mac and press E. As you see, we have now merged all layers as new layer. Right click and convert it to Smart Object. Now I'm going to filter and camera raw filter, or press Shift Control or Shift Command A. You could zoom your document here. I select 100% for now to see the original size. We have some adjustments here. Make sure you're in editing section. Find details. We could reduce the noise. Alright, allow me to zoom more. So here it is before, after. As you see, it is much better. I could do even more. So before, after, it is acceptable. So a bit for color, noise reduction, and sharpening. We don't need these adjustments. Press Ctrl or Command 0 to fit your screen. And here we have texture, increasing details, not too much. Note that we don't need increase too much. Clarity, and note that in some areas we have a lot of noise, like here. So what could we do? We could go to the adjustment brush, just to start painting some places you like, something like that. Allow me to bring back the default values. Alright, I enable mask option for now. Hold on the Alt or Option key to remove the mask, any places you don't like, and regularly drag any place you like. I want to just remove the noises here because it is too visible. Hold on the Alt or Option key to remove. Alright, I think that's acceptable. Okay, maybe here it is too intense. And some areas like here, this top parts could be included too. Let me check. They're acceptable because of light intensity. Maybe just this section. Hold Alt or Option to remove. Or you could simply enable erase from selected adjustment. I think overall points are acceptable. Okay. And it is fine. Now disable mask options and start adjusting. For example, noise reduction here without affecting other areas. As you see, it is working well. Also more reduction, not too much, because it is start leaking colors to other regions. So check here, undo that, and I think we need just improve our noise, and still you could add any regions you like. You could do more and more if you like. For example, I could create new one. Again, select any parts of image I like and start doing same. You see, no worries. Alright, getting smoother. Also for here, press Ctrl or Command 0. Go back to edit section or press E from your keyboard. Now overall details are fine. I could add vignette effects here. Allow me to do that. Not too intense, but a bit to get more realistic result. And distortion something like -3 or 4. So this is before, this is after. Make sure your camera angle is correct. Okay. Now you could apply a lot of adjustments. For example, again, I could add something like hue, saturation, color balance, or brightness and contrast. Increase some brightness and contrast. Maybe less brightness. All right. And I could create photo filter, set blending mode on color, and set any filter you like. I increase density to see better and choose any type you like. I think the cold version here works fine. Something like cooling filters. Of course not warm. Maybe blue here or even deep blue could works fine. See here, before, after, and less density, 25% could acceptable, or 20%. As I mentioned in previous chapter, for saving this file for printing, go to image, mode, and change your color mode to CMYK. For now, I could select flatten because we don't need layers. Okay. And image mode, make sure it is 8-bit. File, save as. I'm going to assets folder, exterior 02, select TIFF format. We don't need alpha information because actually we don't have specific channel. I know we used, but we don't need that anymore. And save it. Allow me to rename _print. And image compression LZW or zip. Okay. For web, go to image mode, set on RGB. Go to the file, export, and save for web legacy. You could choose ping format or just simply JPEG format. Quality something between 50 to 80, it is fine. I set to 80 and zoom out to see the final result. Dimension, it is here. However, it is too large, but I won't change for now. And our final file size, it is here. Save, and I choose name exterior _2 _web. Allow me to show you the files. Assets folder. So this is my final print version. And this is for web. It is not so different. Note that based on my experience, usually printers printing the files dark. So I recommend you, if you like to get ready for printing, instead of using this, increase light intensity a bit. To do that, go to the image, adjustment, curve, and increase overall light a bit more. Note that in CMYK mode, curves working opposite. So instead of top, bring back down, something like that. Usually print like this. Okay, and you could save it again. In the next chapter, I want to show you how change this rainy mood to after rain, which I mean I will remove rain, change sky a bit, adding God rays and few adjustments. like reflection changes and overall lighting adjustment. So see you in next chapter.